Hello, how is everyone doing? It is your fallen angel back with another video. Today we'll be talking about telekinesis. But before we start, feel free to check us out on Patreon and Rumble to further your support. And make sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new. And let's get started, guys, on what telekinesis is. Telekinesis is the ability of the mind to move objects through concentration. So guys, previously right before this video we just did pyrokinesis, another method of kinesis where we use our concentration and our focus and our aura to manipulate flames. This is very advanced and you will need a very powerful aura. We all have this ability, but due to centuries of Xian, generational suppression of the powers of the mind, it is a part of our brain that is now dormant. Like learning gymnastics maneuver. With getting the feel for it and using it, it will become easier and easier with time, dedication, and patience. Everything on this earth and then on this cosmos contains an energy field or aura, even inanimate objects, guys. So even objects that are still, they're vibrating. Even objects that are moving, they're vibrating. Objects that are just rocks are vibrating. Things that you don't think are vibrating, every single piece in this cosmos is vibrating at some degree. With performing telekinesis, you must connect your aura with the aura of the object you intend to move. The strength of your aura will determine your success. So guys, this is essential even in pyrokinesis as well as telekinesis. You have to use power meditation so all 7 chakras are maxed out. This is how you max out your aura, and you have to be in a positive state of mind. If you have fear, it will hold you back. This is part of it. If you're fearful, it will not suffice. So all 7 chakras must be lit up. Your third eye must be opened. And quite frankly, you must have a very, very overpowering aura. The following exercises help in developing telekinesis. You should be experienced with energy manipulation and have a powerful hand chakras. Right, guys? So previously in the previous video, we talked about how we use our palm chakras to learn how to manipulate flames, to ignite a small flame and to distinguish it with our hand chakras. We know that energy is flowing through our fingertips and through our palms, right? Even when we see our fingertips, we see the Fibonacci loop. In order to work up this, we have the foundation meditation and the hand chakra meditation should be mastered. This exercise is best done after power meditation, when your aura is at its strongest, or when it's at its peak. To begin, suspend a pendulum in front of you. This can be an object from a small pencil or a light ball, like a ping pong ball, anything that has light mass. Anything small, light, and even will work. It must be in front of you, preferably over a table, where you can relax and sit. Hang the pendulum so nothing is touching it, or coming into physical contact with it, so it can easily move freely. This is essential, guys. It can't be touching anything or coming to physical contact with it, so you can move it more freely, right? Number 2, place your hands about 1 inch on each side of the pendulum, palms facing the pendulum. Direct energy through your palm chakras. Now, try pushing and pulling. You will see your aura pushing and pulling this object. One hand pushes, the other pulls. Visualize your aura connecting with the aura of the pendulum. Do not move your hands. So guys, we must understand that when we are doing something like this, we are not in the physical plane no longer. We are using our astral plane to move this object. Our astral energy is touching the astral energy of an inanimate object. We have to understand that everything is energy. Everything is light energy. We are light energy in essence. Even though we're not seeing this in the physical apparatus, light apparatus, we can know that we are light energy. When you are able to move the pendulum, place your hands further and further apart. The next step is to move the pendulum using the energy from your fingertips. At first, try to pull it with the energy from your fingertips. The key is to keep distancing yourself from the object. The next step, which is extremely advanced, is to begin using the powers of your third eye and move objects by connecting your aura with that of the object and willing them to move. So guys, all chakras have to be lit up in order for the third eye even to be working, right? We have to understand that the serpent has to climb all the way to the pineal for this to work. Do not get frustrated. This takes intense concentration, a strong mind and aura, but with enough patience and practice, the time you succeed in moving the object will become shorter and shorter. When you learn to use this area of your brain and strengthen it, it will become easier and easier. The first few times are the most difficult. It may take several sessions, even weeks, but it is not impossible. Guys, the only thing impossible in this cosmos is the limiters you set on yourself. The limiters you set on yourself are a means of control. It is a means of saying you are incapable of something. It's a means of just giving up before you even started, which is the worst thing you could do. Here are some practical tips. It definitely helps to be able to see auras. When we open our third eye, this gives us the ability, but we must learn to use this ability to see. This is an analogous to athletics. If one has the strength and flexibility, the potential is there. All one needs to do is the movement to get the feel and to train the movement into muscle memory. It is the same with the mind. Start with light objects, gemstones such as quartz. Crystals are great, providing they're small and light. These have a stronger aura of their own. We understand that crystals vibrate at a frequency, right? So they vibrate energy as well. So whenever we carry these, we understand that they're making energies and vibrating and making sounds. Sounds that we're not even hearing because these vibrations are happening. This is why when someone is carrying stones of such, it is essential that they carry 1 to 2 stones. Anything more is going to mess up the frequency of all the stones in place, because they will all be vibrating different sounds. This way it will be at a dysfunction. Telekinesis is best attempted after power meditation, when one's energy is the most radiant. So when we understand our power meditation is essential after strong breathing tactics and very strong power meditation, our aura is at its highest. When our aura is at its highest, our concentration will also be at its highest. Therefore, we can do things with our third eye much more easier. Telekinesis, like any other skill, should be worked on daily until mastered. Heavier and heavier objects can replace the lighter ones as proficiency is achieved. So guys, it was a short video explaining telekinesis and how you can use your third eye to make objects move from the pendulum. Now, it is essential that before we even get into telekinesis itself, we must learn how to power meditate. You have to learn how to power meditate and learn your chakras before you can manipulate objects, right? Everything is aura. Everything in this time space, in this ether time space, is aura and energy. So once you learn that your energy can succeed that of an inanimate object, a non-moving object, you can mesh your aura with that, you will understand that you can move things with your third eye. Other than that, guys, feel free to leave any comments you have down below. I'd love to read them. This is your Fallen Angel, and feel free to check us out on Patreon if you want to support us any further. Also check us out on Rumble. All the links are down below. Other than that, guys, I am out.